This video is gonna get 189 trillion views. That's right. Most people in space are gonna watch this video. Day 2, and it's already weird. I uploaded that video yesterday, or I guess this morning, and it says copyright. I don't know how a vlog of mine could be copyright anything. Like, am I my own property? Like, damn. Anyway, day 2, good morning. Yeah, this challenge ain't no joke. And I got this from Reva Reveals. She quit the challenge, which is kind of funny. It's not even a vlog challenge. That's just how she was doing it. It's just a 7-day challenge. But kind of like she said, I couldn't imagine like trying to make a whole week of content without it being some kind of vlog. Of course, I could kind of learn to say little anecdotes here and there, but I haven't pre-planned them. I'm kind of just going with the flow. Maybe my next 7-day challenge will be like 7 days of meditative stuff. But it is not this day. I woke up kind of late. I'm getting a ride today, so I don't have to do the whole bus part, which I guess is kind of cool for my vlog to have some variation. And then the next 2 days are like a Thanksgiving thing, so because every day won't just be me getting on the bus and complaining about my job. So I am going to work, but my super toxic boss isn't going to be there today, so my job is less like I want to like end my life every 3 seconds. So that's a plus. But yeah, this is my reality. I've been struggling for the past several years. And a lot of people think I'm pessimistic or whatever, but I feel like, if I was pessimistic about my situation, I wouldn't even be alive, or I'd like be addicted to drugs or something maybe, or at least addicted to alcohol. I think that's kind of like the thing with what spirituality really teaches you is to like be in the moment or something, more so than it is about like being perfect. Because like when you are in the moment, it's kind of like you deal with your negativity when it's there, but it passes. But good things happen, and you're able to be present for those things too. So it's kind of like if you're in the moment, it's better for the better, and it might be worse for the worse, but the worst passes more quickly if you are accepting the now moment instead of pushing against it or projecting yourself into the future, worrying about the future or being ruminant about the past, or like hoping your future is better. Like all those acts of projecting yourself into the future and into the past actually prolong the suffering in the now. If you are more so in the now, it's like kind of like right now, like not having a bad day right now. I wasn't really having a bad day yesterday until, I was walking up to my job. Wonder why that was. Back at work today, less dramatic. We're gonna have a great day, right? It's cold, but it's like sunshine. Ooh, look at the sunshine. It's gonna be a beautiful day. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Look at that magnolia. Woo! Is here. Fortunately, he's a very cool human being, and I love him. But yeah, I wonder why nobody was here today. I wonder if everybody got fired. Revenge! No. Well, kinda. It would kinda be like, yeah, revenge. Anyway, we'll see how today goes. I'll check in with you guys on my break. Love you. Today has indeed been interesting. As I just said in the last clip, my big boss is at work today, so haven't been doing any recording in the building, but it's funny. One of the people I advocated for with my boss, the big boss, she called herself, I guess, ratting me out. She goes, every day he's mean, he's no nice. And I'm like, yeah, well, it just so happens I kind of told him the whole situation of like, like, yeah, it's difficult to act like you're in a good mood all day while you're being abused by literally everyone, and no one you work with is doing their jobs, and they're all just hiding and making you do everything, sitting out in their car smoking, forcing you to do everything. And yeah, I asked for a break hours before, yeah, I am melting down doing everybody's job with absolutely no help, which is, a normal human response. But that's the whole thing, though. I guess that's the whole source of my depression, is the fact that, like, literally feels like the whole world is against me. Even people that, I am on the side of and I'm trying to help them, they are trying to get me in trouble just for being a human being and doing everybody's job. And yeah, I'm just done with being a slave for this system. And I really do feel like I'm talking to myself with this, because I don't have a lot of followers yet, but like, I'm just gonna keep putting these out there because, like, literally I don't really have anybody to talk to about anything. I'm just kind of just by myself all the time. And that's another thing, people will constantly try to spin it back on me that I want anybody in my life, when most people have a mom, dad, brother or sister, spouse, or a significant other of some kind or other that has their back in every situation at all times. Like, when I'm at work, I'm dealing with people who are like literally continuously on the phone with their mom or boyfriend, or can't even like have a job without working with their boyfriend or sister. And then just for me to even just want any level of companionship like that makes me narcissistic or codependent or some shit. Like, okay. And the people in my life I actually connect with, they're either too busy because, they have whole families and entire lives to tend to, or, like my new group I connected with, Sanctuary. It's like, they're one of my deepest connections, but I haven't known them very long. And my best friend, she's just so overwhelmed with kids and her husband and her husband's family. It's just that, whenever I express this kind of stuff to anyone, they make it seem like, I'm being ungrateful or not showing gratitude for the time people do have for me, and that's not it at all. It's just that it would be nice to like have a place to go home to, or some kind of solace, or some kind of contrast to the constant grind and torture that I experience at work and at home, coming to work, leaving home. It's just everybody in my life, everything in my life is a challenge. If it's not that fucking mice are eating all my food, it's that I don't even have enough money to get food, or I can't pay my bills, or I'm getting cussed out at work, or a bus didn't come so I have to overdraw my account. And then it's just like, go home and sleep on your stabby mattress, and I'm just supposed to come to work and be nice, be happy. Like, yeah, I don't need to have food or like shelter or anything. Yeah, just all I like to do is work and cry. That's it. That's all I want from my life, is to be tormented. I guess what I'm trying to say is, even with like the deepest faith in all my gods in the universe, it feels hopeless at times. And I guess this is a pretty good place to say, hey, if you're liking this content so far, like and subscribe and share, as I have a very small audience and basically nobody is listening to me so far. And I'd kind of like my story to get out there, people know my struggle, instead of just, I don't know, putting me down and making me feel worse every time I'm expressing any kind of feelings, when it's another thing with my spiritual path to express my emotions authentically. So like, just pretending to be okay when everything's clearly not okay is not a healthy thing. It's just not. Anyway, that's the end of my break, and I'm coming back to this horrible place, and so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off for now, because the last one was very long. And yeah, I didn't have much content after bed. Y'all saw how horrible my apartment looks. Help! Anyway, like I said, if you like this, like and subscribe. See you guys later.